So the camera control is in the next room, which is it's one of those rooms where it's like you have to avoid the cameras to get to the camera control room to begin with. So it's like, why would you even bother? Oh, I did not get caught for that level 3 then. That's weird. That's very suspicious.
Access granted.
Huh. Okay, yeah, so this leads me here. There's the camera. Yeah, it's in this room here. Wow, it's so different having no guards around here. Like, I don't normally concern myself with killing that many in here because it's just you don't really need to, you know. So neural hub. That's like the password for fucking everything. Again, they keep using the same password for like every. Yes, that's not how. It's not how you should. It's not how you should run your company. Come on.
Access granted.
Oh. Oh, someone smashed the cameras. Oh. Who earns? Can't pick up the stun. Oh, you know what? I'm tempted to upgrade my inventory. Okay, why not? I mean, it doesn't upgrade it much. Gives you an extra what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, extra 14 slots. Better note, I guess. Wow, he got killed by the turret from all the way up there. Wow, good lad. Good lad, turret. Good turrety friend. Yeah, this isn't the route I normally take. Coming around here. Avoiding the camera. This takes us where we already was, so coming down here is something we could have done. Like I said, I didn't realise how short this level is when you kill everyone. Like, to the right takes us to where we just was.
That frequency we tracked just got a burst of activity. I think these guys might be pulling out.
Yeah, I've kind of been getting that feeling. Any idea who's running the show?
They're using some kind of code. But from what I can gather, the guy giving the orders is still a level below you.
Nice job, Richard. I'll find him.
Oh, now I know that cameras don't actually set off alarms, then fuck them, I'm just going to keep blowing them up. Ah, here it is. That's what I want. And I can't pick it up. Why did I pick up the shotgun for? Let's have a look at our beauty pistol. Oof. Reload speed, Thomas. Ooh. Be honest, say that he's like, he's got cybernetic implants and shit. His still reloads are going incredibly slow. In fact, I'm surprised that the guns still use like clips. It should be like Mass Effect, where guns use like. I think that's only in Mass Effect 1 where all the guns use the same like. Is it like what do we call it?
Access
like energy cells or something? I can't remember what the ammo was called in Mass Effect. The way to the bus is there, but let's go in here. Oh, these guys are actually Aggie. Wow. That's not happened to me before. Oh. You know what's going to happen to you two, don't you, mates? As soon as you turn around, I'm going to cue the fuck out of you.
What the hell is that?
Told you. Yeah, they normally have a conversation with you. Like, you have to give them a code or they attack you. The code is what Zeke give you, if I remember correctly. I don't want to hack it. So yeah, the only reason to knock these two out or kill them is to get into this room here. There's a scholar book in here if you're getting the scholar achievement. If you're not, then there's not really any need to come in here. Come on. Fucking hell.
Access granted.
Do you know what could make this a lot easier? If I actually brought... is it this one? No. Oops. This... That's 2 points in... No, it isn't that. Oh, maybe not. I thought there's a one that reduces the node's... Oh, that decreases detection speed. Detection. What am I thinking of? Oh, this one's fucking pointless. Absolutely pointless. Like this lets you see whatever in those squares when you're hacking. Like you don't need to know that. It's just fortifiers. You don't need that either. Like the only one you should be getting for is stealth. Yeah. It's not what I wanted. I thought there's yeah, here it is. Scholar. Yeah. I think there's like 30 out of those books that you can find. Missing them is a pain in the ass though, because if you miss one of the scholar books, then you have to start off from the beginning of the game again, because they don't carry over, and you can't tell which ones you've got. Well, you can tell which books you've got, but that doesn't really help. There's a section in here. So if you're looking like Seraph Plan, it'll tell you what ebooks you've got, which is it's fine, I guess, but you know. If you miss one, then you miss one. You can't go back to a level. You have to start from the beginning of the game again, which makes that makes the trophy really just a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Full score. Missions to watch. Deload start B4 completion. No word for UO or Dutchman since Package reports at least one PFT dead. We assume him, so if so, DMPD. Oh, this is... I assume that this was on about when they broke into Seraph headquarters, but this is to do with what's it? The mission at the start in the plant. One PFT dead is the hacker. Yeah, DMPD will have the corpse. We need assistance from your end to recover. It's obviously sending it to the... Yeah, I still don't know who this detective WKSO666 is. I thought it might have been Mandalay, but Mandalay is here. Look, J Mandalay, government SecNet. What kind of rinky-dink operation you running? You're supposed to have that morgue locked down. Now we'll look like a Louisiana polecat caught out on the bayou with its knickers down. Yeah, these were the pirate and that woman were the ones who are supposed to have reclaimed the hacker's body to get the wet drive from his skull. But we all went in there and stole it. So fuck you, Barrett. Yeah. So, there's one more thing to do, and that's open all these lockers because it's the law. One of the best things about like keyboard and mouse in this game is the fact they can open lockers by just scanning over them. Well, that didn't work. Let me try again. Oh, I want that sniper ammo. I don't know how sniper ammo stacks. I hope it doesn't stack as 5s. Really? I've only picked up 8 rounds. That's stingy, man. That's pure stingy. I know weird that they have organ transplant boxes in their lockers. What the hell are they transporting in them? I think they've just got like the heart and the livers in there. They found this toilet in a weird position as well, same as the other ones on the opposite side. Okay. We are ready to continue. Oh, there's probably some credits. Can never say I don't give a shit about the hypno, whatever it was. I think that increases your max health to like 200 for a set period of time, which we don't really need. You know, I just realised that I spent my my praxis point. I should have probably spent on armor. Yeah, this next boss fight's quite it's not difficult. It can be frustrating because of how much damage you take. But I've not really fought Barrett on the hardest difficulty before. Spoiler alert. It's Barrett we're fighting, but it's kind of obvious. Absolutely fucking pointless. Nothing in there, so don't even bother going in there. So this boss fight, it can be ended so fast. Like all the boss fights can be ended in like less than 10 seconds. It's crazy. Clicking on that door leads into the boss fight. So I'm going to do a manual save here just in case, and yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've saved. With this boss fight, I will probably not talk just because I'll be doing it as fast as I possibly can. Just because the longer you take this boss fight, the longer it takes to kill this boss fight, the more it just drags out. So what I'm going to do is, in fact, I'll tell you. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to switch to my stun gun. I'm going to run at him, stun him, and then I'm just going to run around and throw red barrels at him. And it should kill him. It should kill him quite effectively. You stun him to basically freeze him in place, which is cheesy. But to be honest, these boss fights weren't even remotely interesting. They take the fun out of the game. Oh, and there's another thing as well. If you've not played this game before, your boss fights, they don't count towards your non-killing run. They will die at the end. They are set to die, bosses are. You can't save them. So there's no reason to go out your way to try to knock them out, because you can't. So yeah, the thing is though, if you've come here with no weapons, like most people would if they're doing a non-killing run, is you're kind of fucked. You'd have to run around looking for weapons. So, you know, to be honest with you, I wouldn't fight Barrett with a weapon. Just stun him, pick up red and yellow barrels, the gas barrels, the yellow ones, and just throw them at him. And then just hide behind cover if you need to. But yeah, stun him and throw barrels. It's like playing Donkey Kong, but without a fucking stupid monkey. Anyway, let's do this. Should be interesting. Not done this fight for a while. How tall he is.
Well, looky here. We got us a Boy Scout.
He must be the one who mucked up my operation at the morgue.
Get rid of him, Barrett.
Oh, that's gonna be a pleasure.
Let's do this.
Damn sheep shot bastard! Damn sheep shot bastard! You little son of a bitch!
It's finding the red barrels that's a pain in the dick.
What the hell? Good trick, but it won't help you. You little son of a bitch! Good trick, but it won't help you. Here. That's enough.
And he's dead.
Don't die on me yet. This Boy Scout's got a few questions to ask. Your leader, the one who called you Barrett. Who is he? Why is FEMA sending you after Seraph Industries?
FEMA? You think FEMA gives a rat's ass about some rinky-dink biotech corporation's company secrets? You got worse enemies than FEMA.
Yeah? Like who? Who?
Get to Shanghai. Hingsha Court Gardens. Penthouse. Tell him... Tell him... Tell him Barrett sent you straight to hell!
Jensen, what's going on down there? Those soldiers just sixed out like you wouldn't believe.
They see you.
No, I was flying dark in case it got hot. You all right?
I'm fine. Patch me to Seraph.
I'm getting you out of here first. Get to the LZ. I'll pick you up there.
That was a hard boss fight, wasn't it? Yeah, easiest way to kill Barrett. Like, because he takes a while to spin his gun up at the start of the boss fight, you can just run at him and stun him. And there's, if you can see, there's plenty of ammo around. Rockets. The thing with Barrett is he has this ability where he just starts throwing grenades. Yeah, he just starts pegging grenades at you in like a weird burst, and yeah, you really don't want that happening. So yeah, you want to stun him and then just throw shit at him. It's fucking stupid. It shows you how unbalanced the boss fights are. In fact, even in the director's cut, this boss fight is still garbage. You know, it just does not fit the game. You know, like I wouldn't call this game a first-person like a action first-person shooter. It's more like a first-person stealth. You know, with FPS elements. But adding a boss fight in where you have to actually gun somebody down, it doesn't feel right to me. I mean, I remember reading that they outsourced the boss fights to another company or something like that, so they were added by somebody else. That's why they're so random. But yeah, in the director's cut, this boss fight it's the same in terms of how you kill him. It's just easiest to do that. I mean, you saw it. This is the hardest difficulty, and you could just throw what, 4 red barrels at him and then 2 gas barrels, and he's just dead. There might be more red barrels around, but no, I don't think there is. I think it takes 3 red barrels and then maybe a gas barrel on medium or normal. But yeah, it's just... In fact, the next boss is even easier. You can instantly kill it with a typhoon. Which, again, it's just cheap, but trust me, you do not want to be standing here for like a couple of hours trying to gun this dude down. It's just not worth it. It really isn't. Yeah, we can leave now. Yeah, so the director's cut. This boss fight is the same, but up here, where my reticule is, there's like they've added an extra area so you can hide from him. There's like a ladder here that leads up to this. Is it like here? Yeah, this is they added like a computer system where you can hack, and yeah, then they added what would it be called? It's not a fence. A storage area that you can go through, and behind this is like another area that with another computer, like over here. There's, and you can hack it, and you can send robots out to kill Barrett, and you can set turrets up and stuff. But if you're going through all that trouble, you need at least to have upgraded turret and maybe a robot. If you, in fact, is there robots for Barrett? And there might not be. There might just be turrets. I know you could place turrets down. I'm maybe thinking no robots. Yeah, there's 2 turrets. I think there's 2. You know, the things with the green lights that pep you to death. You can set them up and you could just have them kill Barrett. But with how fast you can kill him without doing that, there's just absolutely no fucking point. You know, just stun him and throw shit at him. You know, it's just yeah. You don't need guns. You really don't. I mean, you obviously need a stun gun. And you don't have to stun him. But if you don't stun him, then you're gonna have to be under fire from him. And yeah, he has like a minigun in his arm. That's why it takes a while for him to shoot, because he has to spin the barrel up. Yeah, normally buying like thermal armor if you don't have stun is probably ideal because it reduces damage by quite a lot. But yeah, it's an easy and boring boss fight, and he kills himself at the end. See, no reason to not kill him. And yeah, all the bosses are like that. They all seem to die, and it doesn't count towards your own non-killing run, which is nice. So yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? It's quite funny when I realised how fast you can kill him. I remember watching someone do it on YouTube a long time ago, and I've always remembered it. Normally before, I used to just gun him, like shoot him with guns and stuff, but yeah, fuck that. Why make your job harder? You know? Why go out your way to make this boss more tedious than it already is? I mean, we got through FEMA quite easily. Quite fast, actually. And we murdered everyone. This should take us out where we started, where those two, that shop guy was. Yeah, it's over here. Nice. I think we're done. Just leave. What? Weird, I could get up then. Have I ever been up here? Wow. That's a waste of time, wasn't it? Let's go.
You ready to get out of here, Jensen?
Yeah.
Yeah, take us back to Sarif Industries.
None too soon, if you ask me. Strap in and hold on.
I'm going to skip that. We don't need to see Malik's VTOL take off and land, do we? I mean, trust me, it gets quite repetitive. Every time you use the VTOL, it lands. And it has this.
Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Sarif first.
I suppose you could.
That's a
or
weird texture.
you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
I can't believe it, Jensen. An internment camp smack dab in the middle of Detroit.